Hey bro, welcome to my stream, glad to see you here. Oh wait, I need to do something before I proceed. I need to extract save games. Because we already, we almost hit the limit. Right, let's proceed. Dossiers used. Miranda Lawson. Cerberus officer, efficient, ruthless, obsessed with human dominance. Possible recruitment candidate after elusive man's assassination and destruction of Cerberus. Dr. Morgan Solis, professor previously attached to Salarian Special Task Groups. Impressive credentials, modifications to genophage re-established, 99.9% deaths are rate among Krogan births. Current work with Shepard's obvious atonement attempt. Jacob Taylor, ex-Alliance soldier, biotic training despite solid service history clearly placed on Shepard's team primarily for stabilizing elements of personality. Subject 0 Jack, abnormal biotic powers, archived combat footage compared favorably with Pragia facility expected results. Easily manipulated through emotional impairment created by severe abuse and confinement during childhood. Zaid Masani, Blue Suns founder, lost leadership of Suns through lack of interpersonal skills and political judgment. High mission success rate even after near-death experience. Has completed several missions offered by agents' involvement with the Shadow Broker in these missions withheld. Garrus Vakarian, former CSEC officer, exceptional tactical and team-building skills, leadership potential overshadowed by Shepard, unlikely to fully develop under Shepard's command. Talizora was Normandy, mechanic and engineer, typical Quarian investment in species future instead of personal advancement. Father's work useful in widening tensions between Geth and Quarian races. Kasumi Goto, skilled break-and-enter specialist, sentimental, impulsive risk-taker, investigate lover's death in connection to Alliance scandal. Grunt, Okira's vet-bred prototype, threat to continuation of genophage likely minimal, but leak knowledge and location of perfect Krogan to Salarian Special Task Group. Cerberus, rogue agency for advancement of humanity founded in 2157, active in both Citadel and Terminus space. Strong human supremacist overtones, classified as a terrorist, spread by both the Systems Alliance and Citadel Council. The loss of credits due to the elusive man's direct interference in recovery of Commander Shepard's body had been offset by data gathered from the Lazarus project. Withhold retaliation until Shepard's long-term functionality is confirmed, 1 year post-resurrection. Captain Bailey, CSEC captain, surviving the Reaper attack on Citadel, prefers dealing with Zakira War's criminal element off the record, ample blackmail material. Arya Tudok, de facto leader of Omega, 3 centuries of commando experience, aloof, paranoid, excellent organizational and management skill. Captain David Anderson is a rejected Spectre candidate, close working relationship with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. Monitor communications for renewed contact with Shepard. Admiral Stephen Hackett, commanding officer of the Alliance Navy's 5th Fleet, worked with Commander Shepard before destruction of the Normandy SR-1. A deep cover operative is scheduled to replace his current aide in 2 months. Shadow Broker classified. What? Haiku by Kasumi, anonymous poem logs. Advanced training. Ah, this is a redistribution for our characters. No, thank you. Delivery pickup. Shipment 5000 Iridium. A startup mining company has delivered its protection payment in Iridium. Oh, she gives us resources now. Nice.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine.
Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatrass traded intel. At least I get to share it with you.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
So, you and Farron?
Are just friends. I believe you made it clear that I was, as you humans say, taken.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about Data.
Look, about the kiss. We just finished the fight. I miss you, but it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
I've got fond memories of the last time you put pressure on me.
So do I.
Why don't you come to the Normandy for drinks?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask me to record any parts of our conversation where my eyes do that freaky black eternity thing.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
You can't get back everything you lose, but sometimes you get lucky.
Yeah, that was the plan.
How are you actually doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the Collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. If this all ends tomorrow, what happens to us?
I don't know. Marriage, old age, and a lot of little blue children?
You just say these things. Goddess, you were dead.
I got better.
This time, but you're going to leave again. When your team is ready, you'll leap through the Omega-4 relay. I spent 2 years mourning you. So if we're going to try this, I need to know you're always coming back.
I don't know. That's a pretty big promise to make.
Oh, is it?
I'd have to have something special to come back to.
I'm open to suggestions.
How about this?
Thank you, Shepard, for the drinks and everything.
Come back soon, Liara.
The fuck, bro? What was that you didn't like?
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Take care.
You thanked him for the drinks. Lol. What's your problem, bro? You wanted some other version? It was good. I don't know what is that you're suggesting.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
Wait a minute, Warden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required. Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence. Drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
No problem was there, in fact, one of the most sincere scene there in the Mass Effect 2 That's why you saved this failed trumpet for the loading screen. You spoiled the Shadow Broker epic, well, revelation with this failing trumpet, you know.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdala region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Salarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine, Galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize Galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Gordon.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with Genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Mordin Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case, regardless. Thank you.
He's great. Just great. Hey, Joker has should have some comments on what we've come here with Liara.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
No messages for you, Commander.
Where the hell are we? Engelas. Shadow Broker base. Hourglass Nebula. Ooh, we're here. We need to write this down. Since we were here and didn't even waste any fuel. Uruz. A large rock planet with a pressure cooker atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Uruz silicate-rich crust is relatively low density. It was largely ignored by the Salarian explorers who first charted the system. Orbital distance, a quarter of astronomical unit. Orbital period, 0.1 Earth years. Radius, 9,266 kilometers. Day length, 51 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure, 78 0.58 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 635 Celsius. Surface gradient 2.1 G.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Canhead. Canada's extremely thin atmosphere is mostly methane and helium. The Salarian explorers who named the system set up a small mining presence for recovering nickel and chromium, used in making stainless steels. Orbital distance 0.55 astronomical units, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 5,501 km, day length 68.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 72 Celsius, surface gradient 0.69 G.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Megalast. Megalast is a second-tier garden world that receives little attention from the galactic community. A Salarian mining expedition initially discovered the planet, which was promptly strong-armed away from them by organized crime figures. Hagalaz's exploration rights were then sold to the highest bidder, which led to a brief burst of mining colonies in the 2000s, but most of those were abandoned when other planets were found with more accessible resources. Though Hagalaz has a nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere capable of supporting life, its rotational period is slower than Earth's, making its day and night 98 Earth day long. The intense heat on the side of the planet and the extreme cold on the other make for violent storm cells wherever the sun is rising or setting. As a result, the flora and fauna of Hagalaz have developed the capability to live in cycles of ice, flooding, baking heat, and dramatic air pressure changes. The biota of the planet has been largely unexploited by the exotic pet and gardener trades, since simulating their natural conditions is problematic for the average consumer. Orbital distance 0.95 astronomical units, orbital period 1 Earth year, radius 6,309 km, day length 98.3 Earth days, atmospheric pressure 0.83 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 72 Celsius day, minus 64 Celsius night, surface gravity 0.69 G.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
What the fuck was that? Oh, it's because I stopped tapping the button. I mean, I stopped holding it.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Investment opportunities. Warning signal. A pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the terminus systems in preparation for raid on outlying alliance colonies. Send a tip-off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. Credits required 1000. Are you sure you want to fund this mission? Oh, why not? 1000 credits anyway. Mission in progress. A report will be ready tomorrow. Bureaucracy in action. The Certa Foundation can't start tests on a promising new antibiotic because of accidentally misled paperwork. Use your contacts to help them cut through the red tape so they can begin clinical trials. Smear again. Smear campaign. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth-manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local business. Ruin the political's reputation with a smear campaign so that his proposal doesn't pass. Just reward. Eclipse mercenaries have secretly set up a red sand production facility on the planet Cuervo. Keep up the planetary authorities about the facility in exchange for half of the credits seized during their raid. Alright. Shutter control. Ooh. Shadow Broker ship model. We just took it. It's just exchange money for resources. What's behind this door?
The
Baron.
Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
Hey, Farron.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the Secretary.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How are you holding up, Farron?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
Video archive.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Remember, you can zoom in for more detailed viewing and can pause anytime during playback. Aria Talo, Omega. Emily Wong, Citadel. Fred Mazai, Citadel. Donnell Udina, Citadel.
The fuck is that?
Armando Bailey, Citadel. David Anderson, Citadel. Praetor Gavon, Omega. Khalisa bint Sinan al-Jilani, Citadel.
Well, someone at least hit her face.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
Cockers.
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium. Erdnot Torsk, Tachanka.
That previous video was about one of the Liara's parents.
Elias Kellum, Omega. Jacob Taylor, Normandy, SR2.
Yeah, we have a security feed leak, so we need to...
Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct.
As ignorance on exit in a car.
Arya T'Loak, Omega. It's nearly time to repurchase effective caste status on Karshan. I have deducted funds to grant you full elite access.
No new shipment.
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming by.
I think it's just too lonely here. Please tell me that the game didn't crash on that. Well, it didn't. I hear the loading screen. Don't tell me that I need a special setup to get out of this ship. It seems I need to. Right. What's wrong with their DLCs? Both DLCs have problems with exiting the location.
Thanks for coming by.
I'll read that some other time, maybe, or should we read it right now? Right, I don't know, let's check out Liara some other time. Yeah, it seems we need to run this game with some additional parameters. Let me try this. Alright, now we should relaunch the game. I just happened to have the normal shortcut with required parameters to do this again. Oh well, now we need to remember that every time we visit Liara, we need to use our special shortcut for this game. Oh, I know when we'll come back for Liara. We need to explore this system, this solar system some more. Also, the planet she's on. Who are we gonna help next? Probably we should recruit the Justicar, but I don't think... Bro, how much time do we have right now? Like 20 minutes? I don't think that we'll be able to complete the quest within 20 minutes. Well then, let's explore this solar system then. Tasali. This is Berigali. While not a classical hothouse world like Venus, Berigali is scarcely more hospitable. In addition to being closest to the star Tasali, its core contains many radioactives and other heavy elements. These increase the heat of the planets and drive volcanism. Berigali's crust is too rigid for plate tectonics to function, and the planet will go through cycles in which the pressure builds to a massive supervolcanic eruption. These spew ejecta over thousands of kilometers, leave caldera 100 kilometers across, and spew enough molten material to repave entire continent. The last such event was 812,000 years ago. The current rate of outgassing from a volcanic hotspot suggests another will occur within the next 10 millennia. Orbital distance 0.6 astronomical units, orbital period half of Earth year, radius 10,640 kilometers, day length 45.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 232 Celsius, surface gravity 2.1 G. Well then, within those 20 minutes, we'll be likely to just
Probe
shoot
away.
some probes.
Launching probe. Probe away.
So Shepard still has a relationship with Liara. It's really nice.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away.
Alright, the plan is depleted now. There's an asteroid belt. It contains nothing worth of interest. Bonolus. A fairly typical Venusian hothouse, Bonolus seems almost tame compared to the violent volcanic outbursts of the inner world, Bergali. In contrast, Bonolus is nearly inert, with no active volcanoes or plate tectonics. The most dramatic event in the last million years was the founding of the Asari Aerostat research platform Alviusik in 2092, which fell after being hauled by an improbably unlucky meteor. Most of the crew successfully reached escape capsules, but 6 were lost. The crushed wreck of the platform now lies in the Cruciate Plain in the southern hemisphere. Orbital distance 2.08 astronomical units, orbital period 3 Earth years, radius 5,489 kilometers, day length 36.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 96.6 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 539 Celsius, surface gravity 0.78 G.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
It's depleted now. Noxel. Noxel is an ammonia methane ice giant. Several smaller energy corporations shut out of the big market in the Faya Gateway system are attempting to develop a local helium-3 fuel mining infrastructure to service helium. The leading investor is the human corporation Eldfell Ashland Energy. Their efforts have been hampered by the extra legal pressure the H3 cartels in Faya system can bring to bear, from simple price undercuts to bureaucratic obstructions, denied permits and constant health and safety inspections. Population 6,700. Capital EAE Krefla. Orbital distance 9.37 astronomical units. Orbital period 28.8 Earth years. Radius 22,981 km. Day length 10.1 Earth hour. Maybe it's only good for helium-3 mining. But hey, we can exchange credits for element 0 if we need, but I don't think
Launching probe.
that's gonna be a problem in any way. We've got 84,000 element 0. I suppose there are like, well, no more than 10 upgrades available. Most of them don't require element 0.
Launching probe.
Or our elements count closest to 1 million. I wonder what will happen next. Will there be more than 1 million resources available in our hold or not? Too bad we can't exchange resources. I mean, one resource type for yet another. Tele resources. Yeah, that'll be helpful. I can see that there are poor scanner results. Now I need something to shoot my probe at. Probably this area.
Probe away.
Oh, this one.
Probe launched.
What? There's more? Where? Come on. Come on, game. It's getting tedious.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Come on. Fuck.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Finally. File. Tile is a typical hydrogen helium gas giant. This complex system of rings is unstable. Dating back only a few million years, they are thought to be the shattered remains of a comet. Orbital distance 4.46 astronomical units, orbital period 9.4 Earth years, radius 55,263 kilometers, day length 15.5 Earth hours. These rings interfere my
Probe
scanning.
away.
They make me
Probe
suggest
away.
that there is nothing under them.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Yeah, we did it. My whole team.
to an authorized dealer for a refund, or for credit toward the exciting new Koros brand radiation personal defense
There we
weapon.
go.
Customer safety is
Run
important,
away, you
and
bastards.
Koros remains
Give up
committed
your
to
colony
providing the
plans.
best radiation-based
That's
solutions on the
disgusting.
market.
You're making money off people's fear.
Yes, I am. By the shipload. Whereas your stock just fell like it was in a high-gravity environment.
Damn it.
There's technology.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
This bypass module costs 25,000 credits. I don't think I need it.
Of course, I can help you with consults and figure out what options.
Novacorp has been implicated in a massive financial scandal, with authorities investigating a number of trading irregularities. Novacorp executives
Well,
did
this
not
office is
immediately respond to requests for
empty.
clarification. A Novacorp press release blamed the charges on a smear campaign orchestrated by competitors. I can't believe how lovely your scalp looks. I'm so fancy. Asymmetrical. You want to know a secret? I had it done.
Listen, I know the data is vital to the Kurosa family. Nasana Dantius didn't...
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams, who died fighting Saren on Vermeer, was posthumously awarded the Solarian Silver Dagger and Tellurian Nova Cluster. Williams served proudly with non-human crew members, and was once heard to say, "Human or alien, we're all just animals." She is the first Alliance soldier to receive...
I don't know, that still sounds like an awful thing to legalize.
All the dangers are right there on the package. It's legally required.
Who reads labels, though?
Well,
So
hello.
consider it a way to weed out people too soon.
Can I help you with something?
I'm looking for an Asari warrior named Samara.
Wait, why? Do you have a problem, or did she kill somebody already?
Relax, I just need to speak with her.
Good. Samara's the first Justicar I've seen on Ilium. If I'm lucky, things will stay peaceful. She went to the commercial spaceport a few hours ago. If you want to get there, the pedestal on that balcony will summon a cab. Just be polite when you meet her. Justicars embody our highest laws, and they usually stay in Asari space. She's not used to dealing with aliens.
Is Samara really that dangerous?
If you follow the laws, you've got nothing to fear, and a Justicar would die without hesitation to protect the innocent. But their code orders them to stop lawbreakers, with lethal force in most cases, and everyone skirts the law somehow on Ilium. If someone tried to bribe her, she'd be obliged to gun them down as a matter of honor. I'm hoping to avoid that.
Why are you worried about other species coming into contact with her?
If a Justicar kills an Asari, none of us questions it. But if she killed a human... Do you think the Alliance would understand her actions and respect her authority? You can't even figure out your own religions. It's a big diplomatic incident just waiting to happen.
Tell me about the Justicars.
They're a monastic order. They've given up their families and possessions to follow their code. Most of them are on some lifelong mission, but they'll always stop to deal with any injustice they encounter, which can be a problem. In some ways, they're a lot like the Spectres, undertaking personal missions.
Spectres are authorized by the Council. Who do Justicars represent?
What? That's like, I don't know a good human metaphor. They represent their code, our code. It's closer to a religious group than a legal branch. No law-abiding Asari would question a Justicar's orders. Nobody becomes a Justicar for personal gain. And they die before breaking their oaths.
I'm looking for Samara.
Like I said, she's at the commercial spaceport. You can hail a cab at the pedestal on that balcony over there.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck with the Justicar. Try not to piss her off. Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinia, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? She's a pureblood. They're all like that.
Gateway personal defense. Kinetic pulsar, squad bonus plus 30% assault rifle damage. Well, that's actually useful. And that's for submachine gun damage. Each costs 50,000 credit.
Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake. Her first mate, your father, he got her things when he traveled.
It's not a competition, Dad.
You don't even really remember him. And she found me after he died, and I'm almost 35.
Hey, I remember him. And I want to remember you. That's why I came on this trip.
Right, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. We talked to Officer Dara.
I'm telling you, relax.
On the next stream, we'll just go and
No, I can't get in because it's a
go
crime
for
scene.
Justicar.
It's all locked down. Eclipse
With that, I thank you everyone for watching. Hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. So good night, sweet dreams, and we're going to raid out. Who's out there to be raided out to? I hope that yeah, Successful Lost is playing the Elder Scrolls 3. He's running somewhere and it's dark. Right, we're raiding out to Successful Lost. She's playing the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Please give her some love and see you on the next stream. Thank you again, and until next time. Bye!